And we're live, and we have the king in the chat. I don't know which king it is. Is it King Mike or King Optimus Prime? But one of the kings is there. They'll have to sort that one out among themselves. So, welcome, guys. Good to see everyone here on this Sunday, just over at the old Shark Scrapper Live. And now we're here. So, welcome in, guys. Optimus Prime, I said, Ewes Mike, and Simon. Welcome in. Good to see you guys. Don't forget to hit the like. Link is there for anyone who wants to come up, and more than welcome to come up and let us know what they're at. I didn't really do much this week. I didn't even put a video out on Thursday. I just too busy with work, and I'm also doing some renovation in the house, so that's taking up my time. So no video out this week, so there wasn't. I'm not sure if I'm going to get one out this Thursday or not, but we'll have to wait and see. Electronic Scrapper, good to see you, sir. Thanks for popping in. See you scrapping. Welcome to Ireland. See you scrapping. I think they said that comment. I think on the wasn't it? See you in Ireland. Yeah, see you all over in Ireland. So welcome to Ireland. See you scrapping. Good to have you. It's a nice evening here in Ireland for a change. It rained all week, so we have an actual sunny evening, and I can't make use of it because I have my live to do. So tomorrow's meant to be okay, so I'll make use of it tomorrow. I have a lot of work to do. JR Cat and Earl, welcome in. Good to see you guys. So what has everyone been up to? I'm still working on my taking copper balls. There, look at them. See that, how they float in the air? Because I have a green bin. That's pretty cool. So you can see the copper in there. So working on them copper from these. And someone, I think, I'm not sure it was a JR Cat or someone told me just hit them with the hammer. I would normally hit them with the hammer. That would be something I do. I just go out and I'd smash these with the hammer and get the copper out that way after I do it. But seeing I'm just here, I always just have a few of them left here in a bucket, and I'll just be we'll try to come next year. Let me see. Roger that, Irish. I'll try to come next year to Ireland, yeah. But yeah, so I just always kind of working on these and just taking out the copper from them. Hey, Poos, mate, good to see you. Hope all is good in the UK. Are you getting all this rain we're getting while the rest of Europe is baking hot at the moment? Let me see. Right, I have someone in the basement. Let me have a look. Doggy Bones?
Yes, sir. How you doing today? I turned off my TV volume.
Come on, you're ahead of yourself today. How are things with you?
Great.
I'm just reading some of the chat here. Yes, more than enough rain, and it's cold too. It's not cold here, Poos, mate. It's actually warm. It's very, very humid. So what are you up to, Doggy Bones?
Oh, about 6 foot.
Scrap wise.
Oh, scrap wise? Yeah. I've just brought into a roll of wire to put on my stripping machine.
Okay, so what type of stripping machine have you for stripping it?
I'll show you here in just a second. There's a little roll of wire. It's not much.
Yeah, it all adds up.
Sure does. And let me go out here. It takes me a while to get up. You know, I've been.
And he's disconnected. So he's managed to knock himself off. So yeah, maybe it's you, Poos, mate. Maybe it's just you that's cold. It's actually, what temperature is it here at the moment? Let me have a look at the old phone and check the old temperature for Poos, mate. We are at the moment. It is 17 degrees Celsius, so that's not too bad. So I can't complain about that. 19 degrees there. What are you on about, Poos, mate? 19 degrees. That's lovely and warm. Doggy, welcome back.
Yeah.
You disconnected yourself.
No, I did. I guess I did.
Yeah. So what shows the stripper? The wire stripper? Let me have a look. Oh yeah. The hand crank one, yes.
Well, yeah, I can put my drill on it too. I got electric drill. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I got the electric one. It is a Craftsman, I believe it is. Craftsman drill. And I like to use this one though. Where'd I put it? Right there. I like to use this heart.
Okay, yeah. JR Cat, 83 and sunny in Ohio. I was in Ohio in 2013, lovely state. I was up in a place called Sandusky, so it was quite warm in, I think it was August 2013. I was up in that area. So up in a place called Sandusky. So I don't know how far that is from you, JR Cat, whether that's further from where you're living or not. And then I went up to Buffalo in New York State and stuff like that. So, yeah. So what else are you at? Situation. Camera set up. I wanted to see it working in a 3.5 hour east. Okay, so a bit of a drive. Yeah, we can see you.
Can you see the machine?
Yeah, can see the machine.
Oh, here I got some more wire to strip too. Didn't realize it. I put it in there, clamp it down. Whoops. I guess I don't do it that way. Put it in there and clamp it down. And you just roll it out.
Yeah, I have something similar, but I have an electric one with a motor on it. The thing I find about it is just the adjusting of the wire all the time. If you're changing between one type of wire to another type of wire, can be a bit of a pain. But other than that, they're fairly good.
Yeah, these here are easy to adjust. There you go. A nice little piece of wire.
Yeah, there you go.
It's probably too bright over there. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing after I get off this live stream. I appreciate you having it back on today.
I do it every Sunday. Most Sundays we do the lives. So we just try and keep it going. Let's see what people are up to during their thing. So I'd say I'm just stripping out these copper wire and just taking them off these little spools like that, and that's all I'm doing while I'm talking here, watching what people are saying in chat, and that's about it. Oh, I have another guy there in the basement. Give me a second. Mr. U.S. Mike.
I come put you out of your misery.
Thanks. What are you working on, Mike?
I'm cleaning boards.
What, you're microscrapping boards?
Cleaning them, getting the batteries and the...
Oh, right. Okay.
No.
Or sending to anything.
I don't microscrap boards.
When is your next trip to board sort?
I don't know. I lose enough money at board sort. I don't need to microscrap them on top of it. I don't know. First or second week of August.
Forgetting fingering. Yeah, JR Cat, you have your mother-in-law from wire. Okay, that's good. Mike the man. That's what Optimus Prime is saying.
Optimus is the king.
Oh, doggy's gone again. Oh, Ryan, welcome in. Got a wheelie bin full of taps and other clean copper. Do you reckon wait until, if you don't need to cash them in, as I'd wait if you don't have to cash in your copper. I'd hold off for a while, because hopefully prices will get a bit higher. Unless you need the money. I'm not cashing. I've tapped out there and I have other brass bits and copper bits. I'm not going to cash them in yet. Going to save them up, and hopefully, again, I wouldn't cash them in at Christmas, because if you ever notice, scrapyards around Christmas, their prices drop, because I know everyone's going to be coming in with the stuff around the same time. So your payments aren't as good around Christmas. Maybe November might be a better month. Ryan, that's what I do. But that's me. Again, everyone is different. What they need, as Shark Scrapper was saying in his live, if they need more thing, as Puzman says, it's not too close to Christmas. As lots of people do the price lowers. You're a plumber. I get a few bits off some plumbers, not all plumbers. Some of the older plumbers give me a few bits because they're not too. They couldn't be arsed at this stage. The younger plumbers give me the copper. 1st January, 1st January could be a good time too. The start of the next year. I see Mercedes in the opening a big electric car. Yeah, they're opening a big. Is it Mercedes or is it? It's what's called Tata is opening a big battery plant in England as well, which are the crowd that own Rover, I think. Granny and the Bear Scrappers, welcome. Hi all, just say hello. We need to have fun. Oh, well, thanks for dropping in. Scrap it all, welcome in as well. Thank you for coming in. So, Mike, come on. Well, I've seen what you've been up to on some of your videos this week. So, a nice. What was the last night's one? You were on about the nice morning, and it was lashing rain here. So, I was going to write down. Might be nice for some.
It's a nice day today too.
It was raining this morning, but it's nice now. It's nice and sunny out. And tomorrow, I think it's promised sunny, but then it's promised rain for the rest of the week after that again.
We had a big clap of thunder, about 6 raindrops, and that was it yesterday.
Okay.
So it's been a.
Yeah, Shark Scrapper was having issues with thunder in his area too. So. Second wave of thunderstorms rolling in just as I finished up there. Yeah, so Shark is saying he's got the thunderstorms in his area at the moment. So, yeah. Look who's back. Slim Shady's back.
Slim Shady. Come here, lady. She wants to get in the picture.
Nice little dog.
Hey,
welcome in, sir. Good to see you, Patrick. I didn't check my emails yet, Patrick, so I don't know if you sent me the email yet or not. I'll be checking after the stream what the story is. So I'm not sure if you've sent me the email or not. Actually, I'll open up my emails now and have a quick look and see. Emails. Probably saying that he hasn't sent it or something. Oh, he has. Yes, but now, Patrick, where am I? Go back to my stream. I've looked at the email. Do you want me to answer that question here, Patrick, or will I just answer back in the email private to you? It's up to you. I have no problem. If you have no problem with me staying it here.
We want to know.
So it's up to Patrick whether he wants me to answer the question.
Don't bend me too much.
Okay. Yeah, I can't bend my knee.
Grass Cutter Farmer, welcome in. Hi, Scrapping Irish and all in chat. Good to see you.
Timmy.
Oh, doggy's gone again.
Yeah, it was nice not having to watch a video of yours this week. That was great.
Thanks, Mike. I don't think I'm just too busy at the moment, so I don't think I'll have one up either this week. I'm not sure. I might. I'm not sure.
You don't have to apologize to me.
Not apologizing to anyone. So
Ian Matthews is enough.
Ian had 2 videos up this week, wasn't it? Or was it 2 he had up? I think it was 2. Patrick never came back to me, so I don't think I can answer that question. I'll just answer back to his email.
Well, if he ain't here, go ahead and answer it. He won't know.
It's not an awful private anyway. He just asked me about a company that just nothing too private. Yeah, Mr. Matthews was lucky he got back from his holidays before it got too hot out in Europe, because they're having in Greece where Simpleman is, they're having very serious fires and everything at the moment. They're evacuating people from islands, and the UK are sending planes over to bring back their people from there and stuff like that. So you know, it's serious over there. So, is the Canadian smoke all cleared from here? Is it coming down still, or what's the story?
No, it comes and goes. It'll be good for a couple days, and then it'll come back for 2 or 3 days. But when it comes, it's like really heavy. You know, it's actually like really hard. If you look at like across the street from me, there's an open field, and if you look at that open field, you can actually see the smoke moving
Across it.
But last few days it's been good. So, but now you jinx that. So.
Yeah, tomorrow now you'll be covered. Tomorrow's video from Mike will be given out to me, because that'll be tomorrow's video given out to me. Morning Shark. You know, but
I have nothing to do.
What do you mean you don't have anything to do? Haven't you a load of computers there behind you that need stripping out?
That's a green screen.
Oh, that's like the Ian Matthews green screen. Look at that. What's in all them brown boxes again over there, Mike? Are they all laptops as well? Or computers? In the corner?
No, that's that Cat 5 cable.
Oh, yes.
I still have to do that too. It's all this stuff. We lost Irish?
Sorry, I was just texting something back there to someone.
Live streaming, or are you playing on your phone?
No, I was just texting a message back to someone.
Well, you can do that on your own time, not on our time.
All right, Patrick is saying I can work away.
These people wait all week to see me, so you know.
Well, that's why I left you on big screen, so everyone can look at you.
All right.
Patrick's question was, he was telling me about a company called, you have it in America, I think it's an American company anyhow, CEX. They buy old phones and game stuff like that. He's asking me, he was just wondering, did I know of the company? I do know of the company. I know a person that worked for the company actually, and they used to have a place about half an hour away from where I live, but I never dealt with them because I don't know. I'm in it for a hobby really more than selling stuff. I suppose if I was like Mike, doing it for a living, I'd probably think about selling stuff to them, because they buy old computers and old laptops and boards and phones and stuff like that as well. But their prices wouldn't be as good as board sort prices. Again, they'd be lower prices. So, no, Patrick, I never used them. Have you used them? That's no problem, Doggy. Yeah, your internet seems to be playing up there. You'll have to get onto your internet company and tell them you want new broadband wires. Maybe you shouldn't strip out the broadband.
I don't want to do all that.
So what are you working on there, Mike? What type of, are they just finger cards, is it, that you're working on?
Just getting the batteries out.
Oh, laptop board, is it? Or
no, they're just whatever. But like this board here, this would actually be a mid-grade board. If I take that motor off, then it turns into a high peripheral board. So it goes from 40 cents a pound to 2 something a pound. Just for taking that little piece of motor. I'm gonna leave it on there and sneak it in for extra weight.
Well, they're the little bits, they're the little things I'm stripping out now at the moment. All them little motors. I know you're going to say ain't got time for that, But do you not sell them as they are to your scrapyard? Will they buy them per pound?
These? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll buy them. I
Hey,
got
Toy Man, welcome in.
all those buckets under the bench are all full of motors, like this little motors.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that. That yellow, the first bucket right there. Let's see. I weighed that the other day. This one here
Yeah.
weighs 72 pounds.
Whoa, that's nice.
That's why it's still sitting. I ain't picking it up.
And how much a pound is your scrapyard selling them to you at now, or buying them? Sorry, not selling them, buying them.
Either 20 or 22 cents a pound. I don't know.
Okay.
Somewhere around there.
2 cents a pound. So
Somewhere around there.
yeah,
Ain't worth
that's
my
not
time
bad.
to load it up. Ain't enough money there.
Do you know who's getting? I was watching a lot of his shorts keep popping up. Is Everything Spicy? He's getting some great views on his shorts.
I don't. I lost touch with Phil.
Yeah, no, he's doing really well on the shorts. I was looking at it there. Hey, Daniel, which is Skids and Scrap. So welcome in. Good to see you, sir. Yeah. Do tiny transformers have to be removed to? Mike, that's a question for you there from Scrap It All.
I don't answer questions.
He wants to know, do tiny transformers have to be removed to qualify as a high peripheral board? So,
Well, it depends on what's on the board also. So, like that has a bunch of chippies. It's got that big gold corner on there. So that would be a high peripheral. But yeah, you have to take that. If it's a board like this, you have to take that motor off.
yeah. Most times board sort want you to remove all that extra stuff to make the board better quality, you know?
Because if it's not, then it's just a mid-grade board.
Yeah.
But you
Savage, the Irish Mike, rest of the chat managed to work the new job to corporate listening in where there's a will, there's a way. There's always a way. So there's, as I get older, I get less views of my shorts. Different type of shorts, Daniel. Different type of shorts.
Everything Spicy only lives about 45 minutes.
Yeah, no, his shorts is when you're going through the when I'm going through the reels, a lot of his shorts show up, and I was just looking at some of the likes. Like one of them there, it was a 50-something thousand thumbs up.
Wow.
You know, which is good for a short, for to get that amount of thumbs up on it. So that means how many views? You might have got 3 or 4 times the views. Very good. The board I'm asking about is definitely high peripheral. I just wasn't sure if I had to remove the transformers. Thanks. But if you send them to board sort, Scrap It All, you have to remove the transformers. Then again, it depends on where you're sending them to. If your scrapyard is buying them and they might buy them with them on it, so you'd have to check with them. But if it's board sort, they usually want all that stuff removed.
Yeah. Well, it's fair to do it because you get more money out of it.
Yeah.
So like this board here, if I took these fingers, this board here.
Yeah.
If I cut this is a gold finger card. So it's $4.90 a pound for that card, even with all this junk on it. If I cut those fingers off, it goes to a low peripheral board for like $1 or something. That's how much you lose. So always go with the highest. Don't cut your fingers off, man. I used to do it all the time.
Yeah, so someone was saying to me because like I just depopulate all my boards because I don't sell to board sort, so right. I depopulate them. Someone was saying, what do I do with all the capacitors I take off? And I wasn't really doing anything with them, but I contacted one scrapyard, and they'll pay me a dirty aluminium price for them. So that's where they're going to be going anymore.
Yeah. And see, like this one here, this is like this would be a metal socket.
Oh. Hold on.
Look, if you don't know how to do this, you shouldn't be live streaming. So this would be a metal socket board, even though I took the metal socket off because it was mounted to the base plate. But this is still a metal socket board, so this one here, I'll take the fingers off of this one because it's not going to devalue it. It's still the same thing.
Okay.
So, if you have a motherboard that has the fingers on it, take them off. It ain't going to matter.
It ain't going to matter. And then you get the extra money for the fingers.
The finger, get the finger money.
Yes.
Yeah. You ever get the finger money?
Itchy nose there, Michael.
Yeah. Allergies. Canada smoke allergy.
Shark Scrapper said that's one big GFC. Goldfinger. Is it or whatever he's saying?
Yeah, but here's the thing. I could put up with gold fingers, but I get $80 a pound for gold fingers. So.
Yeah, because you sell to another crowd. You don't sell to Ford or Tim. You sell them to a refiner direct. You know, so you get them.
And then like this piece of crap right here,
Oh yeah, the power boards. Yeah,
that's just a mid-grade. I won't take nothing off of that, but probably this copper heat sink right here.
I was going to say, you don't take off the transformers or any of that. Carry on, no.
I ain't got time for that shit. You want to do it? Come over here and do it.
I have enough to do here. My own. I don't need to be doing yours.
Because if I take all these little copper things off, they're going to sit in the bucket like the other 6 buckets that are under there that I don't do nothing with.
And why don't you bring them to your scrapyard when you're going to the scrapyard?
Because they're too heavy to load, and I don't want to load them. Because I'm lazy. You want the truth? That's the truth.
Yeah, well, yeah. Okay, you're lazy.
I'm getting old and I'm getting lazy. There, the rest of that goes to mid-grade. All that goodness.
You see, I pull them little copper things, torides off, like them. So I have the little copper torides pulled off, and I'll unwind them and put them in my copper bucket and stuff like that.
Oh, I missed the copper heat sink. Done.
Oh, Shark Scrapper. How dare you say that about Mike? Oh, lazy and mean.
He ain't lying.
I will check them out. Yeah, check them out, Patrick, and see how you get on with them. Let us know how you get on with them, because it might be an option. But see, I don't know whether they buy some of the older stuff. It's kind of looking for more of the newer stuff. So check it out and let me know how you get on with them.
Shark ain't lying.
Don't forget the thumbs up, guys. Hey, thank you. See you scrapping. Don't forget the thumbs up. And Pooh's mate for saying that. I'm hoping to have a video out soon. Will probably be a quick one. Possibly short on the dangers of scrapping titanium. Okay, so we'll have to have a look for that. So you've obviously been scrapping and something has happened. That's something I don't really scrap out.
I wish there was a market for capacitors, because I get millions of these.
Will your scrapyard not give you like a dirty aluminium price?
Nope.
Oh.
Sure won't.
All right, okay, because one of the scrapyards I contacted will give me
The only thing I can do with these,
dirty aluminium.
the only thing I can do with these big ones is take them off and throw them in the shredder. Other than that, they just stand on the board.
Hmm.
No, I tried that. I tried to talk them into it. They wouldn't do it. But like, I'll pull these 2 things off because they're copper plates.
Yeah.
I got a bucket of those underneath the thing here.
Yeah, that's right. You've tons of it.
Yeah.
Jules, welcome in. Good to see you. How much are you getting for small motors, Irish? Small steel, one, not mine, will buy. For small motors, well, again, I strip them out. I don't sell my motors, my small motors. So I strip them out and I go to the trouble of taking all the copper out, Patrick. So I'm not really selling them as small motors. So I don't know what price or what part of the country are you in, actually, Patrick? Again, so I might be able to see what scrapyard you'll be dealing with. Morning, guys and girls. Hope you. Hey, Paul, welcome in. I tried that as well, but my non-ferrous yard won't take them, so they stay on low and mid-grade or ways. Okay, yeah, that's another way. Add the weight to your low grade and mid-grade boards. But yeah, no, the one scrapyards here said they'll take them as dirty aluminium, so at least it's something. JCT, welcome in. Good to see you.
Yeah, I wish that was the case here. Let's see if you take these off. I already loosened this one up though, but if you stick it in that hole, see the hole?
Yeah.
And you bend it down, it'll snap it like that, and it'll pop it up.
Oh, cool.
So you can still leave this piece on the board and throw it in your mid-grade and still get a little plastic weight. Then, your favorite thing is on there, like gobbledygook. So, but all I do is heat this up, and this piece here will slide right off.
That falls off, yeah.
Yeah, because it's just soldered on there. So then I have a nice plate of copper, and this can go in the garbage can.
How dare you say garbage?
Garbage. Ain't nothing but garbage. Garbage.
Shark, would you do me a favor with that thunderstorm is on? As I said in the message to you earlier, will you get a pole, go outside and hold it, and video it so we can see you getting blown to bits by electricity, please?
And I'll super chat you $10 if you do it.
Yeah, if you do that, I'll super chat him $10 too. So if you can go outside, Shark, hold up a pole up to the electricity lightning and thunderstorm, and we'll all super chat 10 quid to you.
I'll go to the seafood store and send them 10 squids.
JCT is right. Sure, sharks can swim. What's he worried about? Sharks can swim.
So I got that new lift, so hopefully that'll help me out.
Yeah, that should make life a bit easier.
I hope. I think I've used it twice.
Shark scrapper might be like Sharknado. Sharknado gets taken up. But
You ever see that movie?
Sharknado, I never watched it.
Dumbest movie in the world.
Patrick Williams is saying for capacitors he only gets shred price as well. So did Patrick say where he was in the current environment? I can see. No. I did say hi to Jules when he came in, so Jules, in case I didn't say hi to you, hi. Yeah, so at the moment, actually, I don't have much scrap coming in. Not more, well, when I say scrap, it's e-waste I'd be looking for. So I actually don't have much there at the moment. That's why I'm playing around with these copper motors and stuff. I'd usually do them over the winter when I'd be quiet, but the weather's been so bad as well, I haven't been able to get outside and do any gold recovery. So that's why I'm at these bits and pieces.
I did get a call last night at 12:30 in the morning that I had more servers to go pick up. Why they felt it necessary to call me at 12:30 in the morning, I don't know. Just they want to make sure I was available.
Well, see, they were thinking about you, Mike. So how many servers do you have to pick up off them?
He's got hundreds and hundreds of them. There's just tons of them. Desktop servers, all kinds of electronics.
And what are you doing with the that deal you done with the scrapyard for the motors? What's the story with that at the moment?
For what?
You were buying the motors off the scrapyard?
Yeah, I got like 4 or 5 barrels full.
Okay, so you're still getting them. That's all right. I was just wondering, had you decided not to do that for a while, or you're still doing it?
No, when I go to scrapyard, I look in the box and grab a bunch. I had that 183-pound one that the scrapyard gave me for free. So yesterday I got tired of moving it, so I took the copper out of that yesterday. So I ended up with 14 pounds of copper out of that one motor.
Nice.
And I pulled all this out by hand. And I have the cuts to prove it.
You have the copper cuts to prove it.
But there's 14 pounds. I still have the armature to do.
Boozman says, "Hey Irish, there's a guy over here who's about to have quite a lot of fire extinguishers piling up soon. Oh, I wonder would his name be Ian Matthews by any chance?" Daniel is saying, "Started college student apartments, clear out, found a bunch of British coins. I have no clue what pence, keys, pounds are." That's invest first.
Thing to electric coil you want to. So today is the first day in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks that my foot hasn't bothered me.
That's good.
Well, I have to thank my daughter because she works at a school. She runs the office at a middle school, and they have a lost and found. So she found a pair of tennis shoes, and she brought them
nice,
home.
nice. Yeah, but see, that's probably what it was. You were wearing the wrong shoes, wearing boots, and you're standing up for a long time, so your feet will get sore.
Well,
so.
the problem with my foot is when there's pressure on it, that's when it flares up. It hurts. So my legs are jacked up anyway. So I bought a pair of those compression socks to see if that'll help, and they are helping. So, but then when I put that work shoe on, the compression sock is already squeezing my foot a little bit, and then that work boot was squeezing it some more. And I mean, I just started wobbling around and hopping. I'd have to quit for today. I've been going since about 8 o'clock this morning, nonstop.
JR Cat wants to know, Mike, how's the house going?
It's going. We have to see what kind of agreement that the judge needs to approve. All her money is sitting, waiting. So I actually sent her a picture today, but I told her I have to get with her and see, what they need so we can get it going and get it done. And then it's like 4 to 6 weeks out just to get on the docket for the court, so she can go back and the judge for him to approve it or not approve it. So that's where we're at. Just all legal crap we have to deal with now.
Okay, Patrick. No, Patrick's answered me there where he's living in Ireland. So yeah, that's a good bit away from me anyhow. So I don't know what scrapyard to be dealing with up there.
So I sent her, just to show her I was serious, I sent her a stack of cash.
Come on, Mike. Hold on.
I sent her the picture. I said, there's 20 grand right there.
They're all ready for you. Just pick them up.
Yep. And I'm going to put another 5,000 on there tomorrow.
Hey, Ralph Morrick. Good to see you, sir.
Hey, Shark. I hear your thunder out there. Got thunder.
Hey, Doggy says, I'm on meds, so please understand if I get things wrong. My advice, Doggy, if you're on medication stuff, don't come on the internet saying anything. Just stay quiet. That's my advice. Stay quiet.
I love you, Ralph. Holy shit, it's pouring outside.
What, flashing rain? Is it over your way?
Yeah, man, it's pouring. Son of a beach.
I thought for a minute that was a thunder. I said, what the hell? It's the roller door going off. Hey, no, I'm very glad I pronounced the names. So
it was just sunny outside like 10 minutes ago. Now it's pouring rain.
Well, see, you don't have to worry about the smoke now because that will stop the smoke.
Well, I don't care for that shit. Oh well.
So that guy here is from Brazil. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm going to butcher it. I'm going to go Phileas D. Ayers, something like that. Phileas D. Ayers. So welcome in. Good to see you, sir.
Nice day if it don't rain.
Yeah, nice day if it don't rain. That sucks, Mike. That means you will have rain for 3 hours.
She will have 3 hours. I'll have the rain.
Oh, he'll have it in. Yeah, he'll have it on there. So, oh, he'll be 3 hours. He'll be 3 hours away from you. So, yeah, they're making his way to him. So, I think what you call this guy again? I think he's into the gold recovery in Brazil. He does a bit of it, or he's looking to get involved in it, or something like that. So, if I can remember right from some of his comments, we got thunderstorms rolling in here, and now thanks to you, Mike. Okay, so Mike's getting the blame now for the thunderstorms.
I hope you get a tornado. Take that. Have a good one, Earl.
Yeah, Patrick, I seen you said you were from Carlow. That's a good bit away from me. I'm over on the west coast, so you're a good distance away. So I don't know what scrapyards you'll be dealing with over there.
We don't even have the heaviest of rain coming yet. See that blue dot right there?
Hold on out. Let me make it bigger. There we
That's
go.
where I'm at. So that red has to come across yet.
Oh, so you're going to get some nice heavy rain later.
And we'll get some more hail. I need some more ice. I'll pick that shit up, put it in the glass.
How big do the hailstones be over your way? Do you get many of them big ones as big as golf balls that you see on some videos?
Just maybe about 20 minutes north of here. That video I did on the storm, they had like 2.5 inch. I picked the one up on that came down here, but yeah, there's been some big ones.
By the way, sorry, Earl. Take it easy. Thanks for being in. Appreciate you dropping in. Have a good day. Go Fish Office. Hello. How do? Who else is? Lewis, Mike. Big wind. Small guy.
I'm not that lucky, sir.
Don't start him, Shark.
I go to bed every night. Hope I don't wake up. I get up early.
Jesus, Mike.
That's the way my luck runs.
Such a thing to say.
I do it every night. Every night. Can't get a break. So nice not to have Shark up here on the panel, though. Great.
Poor old Shark. Poor old Shark with his thunderstorms.
Wait till the hurricanes come on.
So, guys, in the chat, what has anyone picked up? Anyone picked anything interesting up this week? That's more the question. I'm sure Dean Matthews will have a video out tonight. He usually has a Sunday night video or Monday video of him having picked something up over the weekend. Usually his Friday videos is his weigh-ins and bringing stuff from the scrapyard, and then his Monday or Sunday videos is what he's picked up over the weekend. Oh, something. Oh, I was going to be froze for a minute, Mike, but it might be my side.
I found his fire extinguisher video kind of interesting.
You're freezing up there, Mike.
Thunderstorm ultra.
Thunderstorm, yeah. When Mike says his prayers, he's like, I pray that, Lord, my soul to take, and he means it. Take me, damn you.
Please. Pretty please. I'd even give God a super chat if he did.
Oh, shut up.
Or whoever.
He picked up nothing. He's been too busy with my work. I picked up nothing. So watch all electronic scrappers picked up nothing, just too busy at work. I know that. Whereas I don't have time to pick up. There's nothing coming in either to pick up. It's not like people are saying, oh, I have something here for you, something there. Nothing happening at the moment. So I'm hoping the same would happen to me that happened to Mike when there was nothing, and he was just saying, oh, I've got nothing to do and there's nothing to pick up and I'm running out of stuff to do. And then all of a sudden he gets tons and tons of stuff. I'm hoping the same will happen for me.
Yeah. Hello, Go Fish. Go Fish.
I picked up on some of my casting. So, you've started doing some work, Ralph Morrick. Have you actually started casting again? That means his shed must be all done, the shelving and everything must be finished, and he's back to casting. So, can we look forward to a video, Ralph? Any video on the way? Or do we have to wait another 6 months?
At least. I tried
have
to.
sample, but can't get into my garage to get the rest of my crap. Scrap. What's in the car, Cruise Mate? What have you picked up? Never mind saying it's half full. Tell us what in it. Video is a long way. Come on, Ralph. If you stop playing the video games, you'll be able to get the video done. Copper. Itty bitty piece of copper.
Shred.
Uh,
I think I'm gonna take tomorrow off.
When you say take it off, you always say that. Oh, I'm going to do nothing tomorrow, and then next minute you just can't stay away from the shed.
I don't know. I was offered a. Did you hear that?
I heard that.
That was
I heard that one.
So if I lose you, oh well, I ain't coming back. I was offered a lunch date tomorrow, so I might.
Ooh.
I don't pass up a free meal.
Javelin balls and a football goal. How'd you get all that into your car, Poos Mate? What have you got? What size car have you got? Ralph Morrick said, "Wow!" when you heard that thunder.
Should have been here. It shook the
Yeah.
grass.
That sounded really loud. So it must be.
That means the red blob is coming closer.
Has the rain picked up, or is it still the same amount of rain falling?
No, it's still heavy out there. I can hear it.
Poos Mate, how did you fit all that into a Ford Focus? She said she picked up 4 mechanisms for a reclining chair, a small scaffolding poles, and a football goal.
Strap it to the roof.
Ralph Morrick said he has a Ford Focus as well. I'm a woman. You want to show Ian Matthews how it's done?
Yeah.
There's no need to show him how to fit stuff in. He's always getting loads in his car. After hospital stay last week, wife wants me to stop scrap business for good. Shame to lose her after 34 years. Yeah, if she says it's a choice between her or scrap, well, it was nice knowing her.
Right. It can always be replaced. If that's what you want. I choose no.
You're too busy with your scrap to be socializing.
I like being by myself. I don't
There's
have
a lot to be said for not being you're no one telling you what to do or planning anything. You can do your own plans and do what you want.
to do what I want. But do you know, I found this out last night.
Oh, here we go.
If you sit in a leather chair and make it, your ass will stick to it when you try to get up. And you lose about 2 layers of skin. So don't do that. You want to see?
No thanks, Mike. No need to show us. Sure, but there's still more room.
So there's my safety tip for today.
Yeah, never mind wear your goggles and stuff like that. Never mind that stuff. You're going to sit down in another chair, put down some talcum powder so you don't stick to it.
Shark, you got something coming in the mail tomorrow. From yours truly.
Be very careful, Shark, opening that package.
You might want to have the sheriff around. all I'm saying.
Or at least partial.
I tried to send Ian Matthews something, and his damn address is so ridiculous they couldn't recognize it. They couldn't find that address anywhere. So it said, and then it said on the bottom of where I was ordering from, it says, you want to use address listed, that I had just put in there. So I just clicked it, and then when I checked it before I hit the confirm to send it, it was like perfect, the way it should have been.
Yeah.
But for 10 minutes, they ran me through some shit. I was like, come on.
Hey Tim, take it easy, and we'll catch you later. I know Tim is going live in 10 minutes, so Tim, we'll catch you later, sir. Have a good one.
My feet are going to get wet.
Why are your feet going to get wet?
Because my garage leaks right here when it rains heavy.
Oh.
So it comes like from this wall under the bench, and then we have wet feet. Because there's no gutters on the garage.
So you have to put a gutter up, Mike.
When I own it, yeah. Not until. I got boots. I'll go put my good boots on. My old grubby toe needs to be washed anyway, so it'll be all right.
Yeah. But that article I sent to Sharky mentioned it in his live. It was an interesting read on how the electric car companies are not using as much copper. So that's why they're saying that copper isn't as high priced as it should be. They're saying the electric companies aren't using as much copper than they thought they were going to be using. Even though there's more electric cars being made this year than any year, they're using less copper than they were last year, for instance.
Yeah, that's kind of. So what are they going to use? Aluminum?
Aluminum, and they're looking at smaller amounts of copper to do the same thing. So if they were putting 2 pounds of copper into a motor, they're able to get the motor to do the same thing now with 1 pound of copper, 2 pounds of copper. So stuff like that.
Last week I had 2 pickups to do, and both of them I seen a Tesla on the back of a tow truck. 2 days in a row. I got some bubblehead over here on Marketplace trying to sell a battery out of a Tesla.
What sort of money are they looking for?
I don't even know what it was. Something stupid, I'm sure. See if I can find it real quick. They'll sell anything over here on Marketplace. They put their sister, their mother, everybody on there. Bunch of ugly people. I was gonna put an offer in, but then I saw the face of them.
Daniel, and hello, go. So I think he's saying he has to go. So if you're going, Daniel, thanks for being in. Good to see you, and keep busy at work. Don't be Dawson.
Have a good one, Dan.
Mike and Shark, thanks for opinions in the Motorola batteries. I don't know what that one's about, but you must know. Daniel says, Mike and Shark, thanks for opinions on the Motorola batteries.
No problem. $10 in my PayPal, please.
With cars, they are also going to wireless to limit the amount of wiring harnesses. Okay, so that again will be less copper used as well, electronic scrapper. So we were holding out our hopes for copper prices be pushing up with the electric cars, but if they're not going to be using as much, it'll rise a bit. Copper will go up again, I'd say, before the year is out. But I think he's saying hi to me. Okay, so that's all right. Go Fish Office. Okay, that's what it is. Hello, go Geo for go Fish Office. Yeah, yes. Okay, so Daniel wasn't going.
Yeah, I don't see it now.
I seen Go Fish Office and Toyman were in an Irish bar the other night, partaking in some beverages.
An Irish bar.
Yeah.
I'm
An
looking
Irish
at the
bar.
battery. I don't see that battery anywhere now. Maybe somebody bought it.
And was it out of a Tesla car, or was it just a Tesla battery for the you know how Tesla sell the batteries as well for
No,
powering their house, stuff
yeah,
like
it was the actual car battery,
that. Okay.
big solar thing.
Because Tesla make a lot. Yeah, we were at an Irish bar the other night. Yeah, seen that video.
Scrapyard won't even buy those batteries.
Wireless connectivity would worry me. What happens when a nuke goes off and the EPG hits you? I think at that stage, if the nuke goes off, I don't think we'd be too worried about wireless chargers at that stage. JR Cat is saying it's starting to cloud up at him, so the weather's starting to roll in on him. What's the weather like here now? It's still it's gone cloudy out here now as well. It's gone cloudy, but you know. If they go wireless on cars, that means less copper but more gold for the circuit boards. Yeah, that's true. See you scrapping more gold. I see America is trying to get that asteroid that has how much is it 100 trillion or 100 trillion or a trillion trillions worth of gold on it. They're trying to work out something, wasn't it? Let me just see what I was reading earlier. USA asteroid. Right,
Terrible. Get in the pool.
I've written an article on it. Let me have a look here. There it is. A giant asteroid has gold worth 700 quadrillion. QUINTILL, whatever that is. So is that trillion or what is it?
That's a lot.
That's a lot. So what they're saying is, if America manages to get that, then all of a thing gold is going to be just worthless because, you know, if there's that much more gold in the world, then the value of it is going to go down. So that what it say? It says there's enough gold to give everyone on Earth 93 billion. So there we go. Where's my money? Pay up.
My money.
But it's not really about the money that America is looking at. It's more the actual precious metals for electronics and all that sort of stuff going forward, because there's only so much gold in the Earth's core or in the Earth that they can dig out. So unless they're recycling it constantly and reusing it, they're eventually going to run out of it. So that is something else. What is the price of copper there per kg? Here in Brazil, it is 632 per kg. Well, I'll tell you what copper is here in Ireland per kg. Copper price. Scrap metal prices, Ireland. Let's have a look. €6 a kg. So €6 a kg, and he was saying 635 a kg he's paying. So you're getting our 632. You're getting 32 more than we do. With 93 billion, I would almost get out of debt.
Damn.
What did quadrillion? Isn't that about 3.5 squids? Yeah, just about 3.5 squids per quadrillion. But yeah, so America's looking at ways to try and get to it and get the gold off it. So it'd be interesting to see if will that ever happen. What's it called again? That asteroid that has it on, it's called asteroid 16. So there's enough gold to hit the market in large quantities. So this news outlets reporting that NASA is planning to visit an asteroid made of gold and other precious metal. At current price, the minerals contained in the asteroid is 700 quadrillion, enough to give everyone blah 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 blah. Do they have a year when they plan to do this? Let me see. Is there any date from when they're planning to do it? No date. So we might be a while waiting for it to happen.
My feet are wet.
But yeah, it's not about the value of it, it's just to have the rare metals. They need them because at the moment China's buying up all the rare metals in Africa and stuff like that, so it's making it harder for everyone else. Hey, Gil Skills, good to see you, sir.
Tell Toy Man bye so we can get the hell out of here. Bye, Toy Man.
Down because I need to get some sleep. I have to work tonight. Well, you take it easy, Toy Man, and Go Fish Office. Take it easy.
What's up, Gil Smills? Gil Smills.
I like lemon cheesecake. There you go. So what are you up to, Mr. Gil Skills? What's Mr. Gil Skills up to?
Answer the question, Gil. Jeez.
The link is there if anyone wants to come up. I think it's there. The Shark Scrapper has let us down tonight because it's blaming thunderstorms, but sure.
You didn't let me down. Not at all. You should do that every week. It'd be great.
Don't be picking on poor old Shark. I'd be disappointed if I don't see a video of him trying to put a lightning rod in his hand later. I'd be very disappointed if I don't see that. Hey, Bruce, welcome in.
Bruce, what's up, Bruce?
Mike?
I'm getting flooded out here, man.
Mike, all your wishes came true.
I doubt it.
Hi, Mike.
Shark, you know that article I sent you? What did you reckon of it?
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting. But as you said in your live, prices will still rise because the copper still going to be needed in other industries, not just in the electric car industry. So because electric car industry mightn't be using as much, the renewable energy side will be probably using more of it.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah. No, I have to agree with you there. I don't know. Did you see that other? I was going to see the article about the asteroid with all the gold and stuff on it.
Yeah.
That's that when I was reading that, I was thinking, boy, would I love that to land in my back garden.
Now, you'd be gold plated. It'd be like a gold plated crater.
It would. That's wave MC near here. Doing well, Irish, trying to avoid the heat. Well, it's nice and warm here, but it's not like roasting hot. It's 18 degrees Celsius. So what's that? Mid 70s? Your sort of temperature, 70s.
So we had the that front roll through.
Hold on out until I make that bigger.
Ooh, let's see. Ooh, cover the face, cover the ugliness.
There it is. Yes.
So we had that front roll through, and then we're in this clear area now behind it. So hopefully we'll be all right for a while.
Geez, Mike got an awful rattle of thunder there. That was very loud. Were your ones loud like that as well? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I look at it this way: it rained. Now I don't have to cut my grass. Got out of that. Act of God. Can't give me a ticket for an act of God. I'll take it to court.
Yeah, that's what we should do, Gil. We should start a GoFundMe so we can build our own rocket to go up to that asteroid and get the gold for ourselves. So that's it. I'm going to start a GoFundMe. Anyone want to start? You can start donating it to Mike's PayPal first, and when his PayPal is full, you can donate it to Shark's PayPal, and when his is full, you can donate it to mine then. So we look after it that way.
So we had this week, we had just the thermometer, the dry bulb temperature. We had days that were 97, 98, 99. And so you can just imagine what the wet bulb or the feels like temperature was when it was that hot with the high humidities that we get here. I mean, there were people dying from the heat.
Yeah, well, Greece are people dying too from the heat. They're not. It's what up at 100 and I think what's the top temperature today in Greece? Let me have a look and see what Greece hit today.
Mike, sorry to disappoint you that I wasn't one of those lost from the heat.
Next week's coming.
What do we got for temps next week? Let's see.
I'm still having hopes. High hopes for you.
42 it was today in Greece. Celsius, so 42 Celsius, whatever that is in your Fahrenheit. Let me click on Fahrenheit. 107 they had today in Greece.
It's 82 here every day, according to my computer, every day. 82 right now.
Actually, next week isn't going to be too bad. Low 90s next week.
You check more the power of the arc reactor for the rockets. Yeah, that's right, Ralph. We'll have to do that. Tony Stark of the thing. I'll be visiting you in the winter, Shark. So Gil is heading down to Florida during the winter.
Make sure you give me plenty of notice so I can make sure I'm not here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I've been hanging out with Mike too long.
That's why he screws up when he goes on his road trips and I'm never around. He tells me he's coming. All right, buddy.
Hey, Dr. A. It's about 100 F in northern Utah, but only 15% humidity. So you're not too bad. Humidity today was what here in Ireland? What was the humidity we had today? It was high enough. It was humidity was 85%. So high enough.
High enough.
It's 72 in my house, 22 Celsius inside. That'd be nice during the winter, but not during the summer. I would be stuck on the I-95 for a week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you try getting down here, you got to put up with that.
I'm going to need a milk crate to stand on in a minute. Getting deep.
Is it getting that bad, is it?
Getting deep.
Hold on. Oh, Mike. Bloody hell.
This is soaked. And it leaks over there, too. See where that black toad is?
Yes.
I see it creeping underneath there, too.
Make sure you don't use anything electrical for the next while.
I'm plugging everything in right now.
I don't want to see you getting electrocuted live on
Hey, you should have go viral.
but like electric chair job, like you just be there, hair on fire, and flames coming out his eyes. Yeah.
It calmed down here.
I don't know much about the UV indexes of 9 and what they mean, so I'm not really sure what that means. What that is good or bad. It's 100 in Texas right now with humidity of 41, so it's not too bad if the humidity's lower. It's when the humidity is high and the heat is high is when you suffer. So that you get a lot of that down in Florida, high temperatures and high humidity, so it knocks the crap out of you.
That big hurricane's coming. Just hang on.
When is hurricane season? When does it run from?
June to November-ish, something like that.
Okay. I used to live in Arizona. One day it was record 2 centimeters, but like 117. Yeah, when I went to the Hoover Dam, which is on the Arizona and Nevada, for anyone that isn't familiar with it, it's on the border with both Nevada and thing. It was 110 that day, it was saying. and but didn't feel that bad because the humidity was low. But if the humidity was high, you'd be. Oh.
Yeah, I was in Las Vegas, I think 2002, and I took a picture of the 5-day forecast on the local news, and it was the day I was there, it was 121. It was, I didn't go out.
Well, you see, you'd be in the casinos and it'd be nicely air conditioned, and then you go outside and you get that blast of heat. It's like walking into an oven.
Well, you don't have to go out there because you can go downstairs and gamble. The hookers just pick up the phone, they'll come to you, all that stuff though. You never had to leave your room.
Yeah, they bring the food to your room.
Yeah, you can get your food brought to your room. That's the life right there.
Auto train is a great way to avoid the Amtrak train. I was looking at there. There's a train journey that goes from New York to San Francisco. I'd love to do that one. I was looking it up there online. It's like a 7-day trip, but you stop off.
That takes a while.
yeah, but you stop off in interesting places along the way. So I was saying, geez, I'd like to do that before I die. Do that train journey. Yeah.
I recommend getting a sleeper car.
Yeah.
They got one route. They got one route that goes like Chicago, and then it goes up along the U.S.-Canada border, and it goes all the way across. It comes down into Canada or into California. That's a long trip, but that'd be cool to do.
Yeah.
That'd
be
like
interesting trip.
Old people trip, like Shark would want to do some dumb shit, or Gil Skills, crazy shit. Old people don't have nothing to do with their lives.
Chicago to San Fran, yeah.
Yep. Probably cost a pretty penny, but
I think the guy that was on the trip, I was watching his YouTube video on it, and it cost him, I think it was $5,000 US dollars, because again he had the sleeper, the room to himself, and all the meals included and all that sort of stuff as part of it. So again, it's a lot of money for a 7-day trip, like.
Yeah.
Hey George, welcome in. Hey, no need to apologize. Never apologize for.
Hey George,
where the hell you been, George? Where the hell you been? Sitting here waiting. Right? Don't even have a good excuse.
Yeah, Mike had to endure a thunderstorm, and now he has to endure his feet getting wet.
And the electrocution is still to come. So
yeah, the electrocution is still to come.
Yeah,
he's going to get that old grinder he has with all the little nicks in it from where all the wire, the one you plug in with the wires that are all nicked. He's going to use that one.
I tried to use this one. I had to take the guard off. I couldn't do it.
Oh,
with that guard, I was so pissed off. I took this thing off of here, took that guard, and I flung it. It's over in that yard over there with the 12-foot grass.
And were you giving out about Shark when you were saying it? F Shark and his guards. Mike, you think you'd be one of the people that would be more with the guards when you nearly lost your stomach to one of them a while back?
Hey, he's not very smart. Come on.
I like adventure.
You like living on the edge.
Yeah. Well, let me put my little mask on and take the guard off, or put the guard on so I don't get hurt. And I still get hurt, so it don't matter.
See that there? A big wind turbine has 7 tons of copper in it. 7 tons of copper. Right. Who's going cutting down wind turbines tonight?
Yeah, that's going to be the next thing. People scrapping wind turbines. You know.
Yeah. You'll be driving by and there's wind turbines just lying down in the fields flat.
There's a lot of them up here.
You see some chucklehead with a chainsaw walking up to the base of a wind tower.
People have cut live electric wires to get the copper, so I wouldn't be surprised if you see a buck knocking down a turbine.
Yep, that happens all the time around here. Yeah. And they don't always find the bodies because a lot of times the cables are going through the woods and the swamps and things like that. So after they hit the wire and it blows them 20 feet away, then the gators find the bodies. So a lot of times they don't even find the bodies down here.
Hey, the gators are loving it. Barbecued food, you know, pre-cooked for them.
Well, you know, of course, the gators are sitting there going, "Oh, not another well done human. I like mine medium rare."
Hey, Shark, see what George said, or a grinder without a guard.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly.
What do you call it? Thunderstorms, JCT. Thunderstorms. Jeez, you're getting thunderstorms all over the place over there, guys.
You people just don't know how to live.
Like ants on it. Yeah, but 7 ton is a lot of copper to be in one turbine. Like I drive by a turbine farm that has about 100 of them in it. So like 700 ton of copper. I think I could retire on that money.
And just think about the process of lifting all of that.
Yeah.
You know, putting those things up. I mean, it's amazing engineering.
I guess the copper I recycle is not being made for pennies, but wind turbines instead. Yeah, that's where the copper's going now. We have 172 kilovolts going through some of our overhead cables. That would hurt touching that. Yeah, I've seen video. You see videos online there of electrical guys, actual people working for the utility companies, and they touch it with these special rods for touching it. You see it arcing out to it. Like,
Yeah,
imagine that arcing out to your body instead of arcing out to them tools they have. You'd soon sit down for a while after.
And they take those guys up there on helicopters. You know, they're sitting out on the skids, and the helicopter goes up and it's hovering next to it, and the guy, you know, grounds it, and then he hops on it. You know, I'm like, no way, you could not pay me enough money to do that.
Yeah, they can arc up to 10 feet. Yeah, you see the guy putting out the pole, and you see the arc coming over to it, and you're here like, what the hell? No way I'm going anywhere near that.
I'd like to know how much those guys do get paid to do that.
Yeah.
It's got to be ridiculous.
Not enough. I saw this one guy. He was saying I saw a video guy. He gets paid $20,000 to climb up to the top of cell phone towers to change the light bulb. You know, so it's, you know, you climb all the way to the top there, open the thing up, put a new light bulb in, climb down, $20,000.
Yeah, you get all the way to the top, and the light bulb you brought with you doesn't light up. You have to go all the way down to the other one.
Or you get to the top and you go to put it in there and you drop it.
Oh, yeah.
Are you get another 20,000 and go back down, get another bulb, and go back up? I'd do it.
When I would do scuba diving work under boats and stuff like that, you learn really quick to tie off all your tools.
Sorry, it's been a comment. There you go, Shark. Go speak with Lincoln Electrical today. Yeah, decommissioning of the wind turbines. I wonder how long they actually last before they have to be replaced. The wind turbines.
Yeah, I saw that. That's becoming a real issue, is the blades on the turbines, because they're a laminated wood kind of structure, so they've got a, you know, the blades from the turbines are becoming a real issue for recycling those, as those need to get replaced.
I'm laughing about Pooh's mate's comment. She's saying that the birds land on the cables to recharge their batteries.
Yep, that's what they do.
Those turbines are cool to watch when they catch on fire too.
They sit on the overhead cables to download.
Yeah, they are.
Info, and they got on us and then recharge their batteries. That's why you've ever seen Matthew's videos. There's always a bird watching him. It's bringing back the info to people. That bird is keeping an eye on Ian Matthews. Well, he had ducks as well, hadn't they, up on another roof watching him another day. There was a family of ducks watching him. So Ian has been watched no matter where he goes.
I think I would have told his neighbor to jump in the lake when they kept making their changes to that little.
Yeah, you definitely wouldn't have the patience for that sort of thing. Now, I'd like it this way, but could you do it this way instead?
I'd have 2 words for that neighbor. Bitch, please.
Those legislators are police work. They they only work once a year and have no benefits. Yeah, that's the other side of it. There's a heap of them offshore outside Aberdeen in Scotland. Yeah, there's a heap of them. They're all over the place. I see them wind turbines popping up everywhere at the moment, because all the European countries are trying to, because of what happened in Ukraine with the gas and the not coming from Russia anymore and not buying stuff from Russia. They have to have alternative sources of power for the winter. So the wind turbines are popping up everywhere at the moment.
Yeah. Several years back, I had to go to Southampton, UK several times. And I remember seeing the blades being staged at the dockyard there for transport out to the wind farms. It's just impressive when you see those things up close, how big they are.
They are absolutely huge. And the noise off them turbines too, if you get up close to them, like when I say close, I mean within a couple of 100 yards, and the noise is deafening in when they're all going at the same time. You know?
It depends on how they were designed. I worked at a place that was literally underneath of a wind turbine, and the noise wasn't that bad off of that wind turbine. The thing that took a little getting used to was, depending upon the time of day, you'd get that shadow of the blade coming around. And so, in your window, you would see this shadow.
Freaking out.
Yeah, that took a little getting used to.
There we go. I have Googled it. You'll be surprised. Entry area linesman is $46,000. Experience range $50,000 to $195,000. I would have expected more. Well, if you're up on what's the average wage in America? What's that set at the moment too? So is it average wage or above average? I don't know what the average wage in America is.
Hey, Roger, is that Highline? Aerial lineman, you're saying? Yeah, I would have expected it to be more.
Okay, UV is what burns you. Okay, 9 is very dangerous. We only got 7 here one day. Okay, so the highest UV value we got in Ireland this year was 7. So that was only one day so far this year. It hit 7. Okay, so Patrick, we don't have to worry about it ever getting to 9.
Hey, look at Poosmate's comment. That's kind of cool. Turn them into houses.
Into folk summer houses. I saw a video on it. Oh, I must check that out.
Of course, you got to be careful how you put them on the house, because if the wind blows just right, your house is going to start spinning.
Yeah. What's getting very popular here in Ireland is timber frame housing, which wasn't really a thing. Timber log houses and stuff like that, because there used to be all just concrete block houses and stuff like that here.
Yeah.
It's getting so hard to get skilled workers that are able to do these jobs now. There's a lot of people are getting the factory-made timber houses that are just put together on site.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So, do you know where they're bringing them in from? You guys don't have a lot of wood there, do you?
Oh, we do. Yeah, loads of wood.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. We've
okay.
We've forest. So we do. That's something we have loads of. They've done a reforestry thing in the 1980s. So old land that was, like we say, was farmland. That wasn't being used for farming anymore. The farmers could get so much for renting it to the forestries. So they planted loads and loads of trees.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Average U.S. salary is $58,000. I need to move. 58,000 there.
Man, I don't know. I'm lucky if I can buy myself a coffee and a couple of donuts with what I'm making.
And the average US is 58,000. A clerk works in an office and gets paid all year round, making part-time a year, and he has benefits. Yeah, so sometimes these dangerous jobs aren't as well paid as you think they are. Some people in an office moving a mouse around gets just as much money, and they're not worried about getting electrocuted by the mouse.
You mean like the man whose name we won't say?
Yeah.
Name shall not be spoken.
Yeah. The guy that has a lot of fire extinguishers to get through. That guy.
So, Shark, if the delivery driver pops up in front of your house tomorrow with the hazmat suit and all that shit on, that's for me.
I'll warn Kelly.
with an escort behind him, and that's for me.
I have to post the stuff out to Ralph Morrick. If I don't post out to Ralph Morrick soon, I don't know. I just have to. I'll have to do it tomorrow. 58 is minimum wage in some places.
You know, Mike, it's funny you say that. It just occurred to me that I didn't even think about the fact that all that lead that I got came from a doctor's office. So, depending upon the Postal Service office that it goes through, it may or may not make it to its delivery point when it sets off all the radiation alarms.
I was going to say, you didn't start glowing in the dark when you turn off the lights. You didn't start glowing in the dark or anything, Shark, no? Yeah, I was reading an article just there when they mentioned about Big Mac meals. Mentioned at McDonald's, they were saying in America, someone put out a picture, what was it, a Big Mac, a Coke, and a McFlurry, $17.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're like, McDonald's were meant to be cheap, convenient food. Like $17 is way too much money for McDonald's food.
If you order like a Burger King, if you order like just a Whopper, it's $10 just for the sandwich.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's gone crazy.
It is ridiculous.
The thing with McDonald's, what McDonald's in them places was it was quick, cheap, convenient food was the thing. But now it's
back in 1972 it was, yeah.
I know, but even the last time I was there in 2019, I was over there in America, and you went into McDonald's for something quick, and it wasn't expensive. It was grand. Kept you going for a while till you got something proper to eat in the evening or whatever. But at $17, I think I just go to a deli and get a nice sandwich made up of what I want in it myself.
Yep.
So, please don't anybody take this the wrong way. But you've got a number of things that are going on here, right? You've got. It used to be that McDonald's was mostly staffed by high school kids. Yeah. And kids fresh out of high school, that wasn't going to be their career. It was just they were making money for dates and stuff like that until they got a real job. Yeah. But now McDonald's has become, a person's career. And so McDonald's has been under a tremendous amount of pressure to pay a living wage, to, pay their people, even just their basic cooks and stuff, a living wage. And when it started, it was never intended that this was going to be something that people would rely on their McDonald's salary. Now that McDonald's has to pay people a salary they can live on, that money's got to come from somewhere.
And why are the McDonald's not full of college students? Like here in Ireland, the McDonald's are all full of college students who are, a bit of extra income for when they're in college. They'll work in the evening at McDonald's or whatever. And then you might have 2 or 3 managers who are, older, and that's it. But most of the other staff are all in their late teens to early 20s, and it's just things. So that's kind of, no one does that anymore. McDonald's does that. It's all kind of full-time staff, is it?
Well, I'm not saying it's all full-time staff, but there's a lot of people there that they didn't feel like they needed to finish high school. They never went out and learned a trade that they could support themselves with. And so they end up falling back on McDonald's as their livelihood because they don't have anything else they can do.
Yeah.
So
no, I understand that part of it, but like, surely what are the college students working at? Why aren't they working in McDonald's anymore?
Well, I think some still are.
Okay.
but whereas it used to be almost all college kids or high school kids and a manager or two,
Yeah.
now it's people that are doing it full time.
Yeah, no. Again, I have no problem with anyone working at McDonald's. Hey, if you're able to get a proper wage and feed your family, it doesn't matter what company you're working for. It makes no difference at the end of the day. As long as you're getting enough money out of it. It's just that I was surprised with the price of the McDonald's in America has gone to. No, I haven't eaten a McDonald's in Ireland in a while, so maybe the prices over here are crazy as well. I don't think I've been in a McDonald's in Ireland in over a year, so I don't know what the prices are like at the moment.
Yep. And JR Cat makes a good point there too, because I'm seeing the same thing, that there's a number of older people that are working in McDonald's that are trying to supplement their Social Security or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and they get a free meal, so at least you're guaranteed a meal every day.
I'm about to pack this in and work at McDonald's.
Well, it's more money than what you're earning. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
There's a McDonald's 3 blocks away.
Yeah.
3 blocks away. There's a Burger King 3 blocks away. Everything I need.
I have no problem with doing that. If I had to work in a McDonald's to make ends meet, I do it. It doesn't. I have no airs and graces about me. As I say, whatever pays the bills, you have to do it. But all kinds of harassment. McDonald's had a big issue over here with harassment of staff and bullying of staff and stuff like that as well. So it was an issue that they had to clean up as well. This thing, but I'm going to go to McDonald's now tomorrow to see what price of McDonald's is here in Ireland. Any excuse to have a McDonald's.
There you go.
It's market research.
Hey, you can use it as a business expense.
Yeah.
They pissed and moaned because they wanted $15 an hour, so they got their $15 an hour, and they still mess up your order.
Yeah, that's the part that still kind of bugs me a little bit. It's like, I'm fine that you're making a good living at it and stuff like that, but don't mess up my order. I mean, if I go to a nicer restaurant and they screw up the order, they fix it. At McDonald's, sometimes it gets to be an issue.
WatchCall says here, Dr. A, sometimes hobby, my scrapping is less than minimum wage. Hey, I don't make anything from this scrapping. It costs me money.
If shred here goes any lower, I'm gonna have to stockpile it behind the garage again like I used to.
I always stop there when I'm constipated. Double cheeseburger. Oh, JR Cat. Well, I'm gonna have a McDonald's tomorrow for market research. I'll let you know next week how much a McDonald's. I'm gonna have I'll just have a Big Mac meal, because Big Mac meal is kind of a standard enough thing, so we can compare the Big Mac meal price here in Ireland compared to a Big Mac meal in America, and we'll see what the difference is.
There's a week's wages gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say I would do the same test here, but I don't make enough money at my business to be able to afford McDonald's.
You're gonna have to cash in your copper hoard.
Yeah.
I'll go in tomorrow into McDonald's with my copper, and I'll tip it on the counter and say, "Can I have
It's like Dr. A's comments there. He says sometimes it doesn't even pay minimum wage. It's like when I was scrapping as a hobby, I used to call it my hobby that would pay for itself. Now that I'm doing it as a business, it's a business that I pay to keep going.
Keep it open." I'd be interested now. I'm dying to find out how much McDonald's is going to cost me tomorrow.
There you go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, any excuse to have a McDonald's. I haven't had one in a year, so I may be ill tomorrow evening.
And they serve Coca-Cola, so you're still supporting the Coca-Cola thing.
The Coca-Cola shares.
Are your bills paid up?
Who are you talking to?
Irish.
What do you mean? Are all my bills paid up? Like which bills?
My bill, utilities, all that.
Oh yeah, they're all paid up. Yeah.
All right, then go ahead. You can go to McDonald's. If your bills ain't paid, don't go to McDonald's because you're gonna be in trouble.
Actually, believe it or not, I was looking at my electricity bill the other day, because I had to renew my driving license, so I had to download a proof of address, and everything is online now, so you don't get the bills out anymore in the post. Yeah. And my bills are done by direct debit. So I downloaded my bill, and next thing I seen €1,400. I said, what the hell? How do I owe them €1,400 for electricity? So I rang them up and I go, I said, I'm looking at my bill here. I said, and it says I owe you €1,400. And he said, no, we owe you €1,400.
Oh, you can
Oh,
go.
that's different.
You go to
So-
McDonald's and Burger King.
Yeah, and I said, how do you owe me €1,400? He said, well, you set up a direct debit of €120 a month to come out of your bank account regardless, no matter what your bill is. And he said, some months your bills were only 80 quid. So that meant, and he said, so since you've been with us, you've built up 1,400 credit with us.
Yeah, and you know it sucks. It's a credit.
Yeah. Because I said,
Right.
can you not just put that back into my bank account? And he
Right.
goes, no, it's a credit. You know, I said, but it's my money, not your money. He said, no, it's a credit. He said, what you can do now is you don't need to give us any direct debits until that 1,400 is gone. He said, we can set that up so nothing will come out of your bank account until you've used up the 1,400.
Yeah. I mean, at least here, when you set up a direct payment for, your utility, your water, whatever. I mean, they only take out what the bill is. They don't.
Yeah, no. See, our bills are estimated here, and maybe once a year they'll read the meter, and then say, "Oh, this is what you actually used." So you might end up owing them money at the end of the year, or they owe you money at the end of the year. So
Oh,
to cover
interesting.
myself,
Yeah,
to cover myself, I said, "Look, I take out €120 a month, and whatever." But I never thought about it after that because I never got bills through the post. So I'm terrible like that. If bills don't come into the post telling me I owe them money, I just presume everything's okay.
yeah.
In England they have to return the money. That's interesting. I must get back on them. It'd be nice to have a nice €1,400 going to McDonald's.
Oh.
50k there are double pass.
Here you go.
Are you trying to clear up the water from the floor?
Look at it.
Oh, look at all them gold corner BGAs.
10 pounds. $80 a pound.
Whoa, 800 quid.
800 squids.
800 squids. How many Big Macs is that?
2 and a half. I don't know. My water thing is getting a little worse.
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta.
Getting loud again.
It's just getting wetter over here. It's creeping all the way back there now.
Mike is going to need a boat to get in and out soon. So that's creeping in from the outside wall, you're saying, is it? It's coming down off the roof.
Yeah, this wall right here.
Okay.
Because like I said, there's no gutters on the drive. And
So-
when it rains hard, it comes in here and it comes in where the compressors are on the other side.
Shark Scrapper disappeared. He must have got hit by lightning again.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's good.
Mike, you bastard.
I wish him nothing but the worst. I mean,
That's true enough, Bruce, mate. They're making it. If there's a couple of thousand people that they owe that money to, the same amount they owe to me, they're making interest on it. So yeah.
now here, for them to send you a paper bill in the mail, they charge you $3 extra. to
Yeah,
send
that's what. Yeah, same here. If I want a bill, there's an extra charge on my electricity bill for every time a bill comes out.
it. That's so stupid.
That's why I said just leave it online. Well, see, it saves them having to have staff there doing that. Everything is done by computers. Then you see, it means less staffing.
Yeah. And then the cable company here, you can get a modem from them and they charge you $10 a month. So I sat down and figured it out one day. I didn't have nothing to do. So in 5 years or whatever it was, I paid $500 for their modem. So I went and got a modem and hooked it up and called them and told them, I got my own modem.
Yeah.
So I figured, they would take care of that. And about, I don't know, almost a year later, I just happened to look at the bill. They were charging me for their modem yet. So they owed me like almost $500 some. They give me back because they're charging me for a modem that.
They didn't.
That was my own. Yep. So
Over here, they don't charge you for the modem, but the modem belongs to them. So if you ever change to another provider, you have to return the modem to them.
Oh no, they charge you for the modem. And all I have is internet. I don't have any cable or anything like that. And when I started that program, I don't know, 7-8 years ago, I was paying $52 for just the internet. I'm now up to 90.
Yeah, it's crazy how prices like my internet and phone used to be 90 a month. That was for my mobile phone and my broadband in the house, and now it's 120 or so 130 a month. You know.
I don't really need internet because I don't like any of you people, so I don't have to watch your shit. And I don't watch TV or nothing, so yeah. I only come here because, I know how you people worship me, so,
Yeah, you're adoring fan.
The appearance.
Have to see you.
Yeah, I have to make the appearance.
Yeah, if you don't make the appearance, the people won't be able to sleep at night. They'll be up all night thinking, "Where's Mike? What's happened, Mike?"
I get emails and text messages and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Asking you, are you okay? What's wrong with you?
Right.
What
category is this board?
Poosmate is paying 95 for internet, phone, and TV. I was paying 100 for just TV on its own at one stage because I had all the sports channels, the movie channels, and everything. Then I just got rid of them. I said, "What's the point of having that? I don't watch much stuff anymore." So I just got rid of it, and that was it.
If I want to watch a movie, my neighbor uploaded 1,400 movies on the computer here and on my one in the house. So, for free.
The movie I want to watch now is the one about the atomic bomb, the Manhattan Project. That one is out at the moment.
I was watching one. Shark Scrapper was in it. It was just before you came out, Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, Poosmate. I had Sky Sports, Sky Movies, and the lot. And the charge, I think it's for the full package. It was 100. That's the one, Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer.
Yeah, that's supposed to be.
That's the one I want to watch. There's an Irish actor in it as well, Cillian Murphy. He plays one of the guys in it. So.
It's coming in from all sides, Captain.
Hey, Ralph Morrick, my wireless keyboard stopped working, and I was reading the back, and I was here trying to find was there a reset button or whatever. I found the problem. Made in the Netherlands. That's the problem.
Oh hell no! Ralph, you gonna take that from? Put a battery in it, dummy.
I don't know. I that's the first thing I done. Took out the old batteries, put in the new batteries into it, and it still wouldn't work. And even the computer was recognizing it was saying problem with keyboard. So it was just some fault on it. So I had to go and buy another keyboard this evening then.
Well, you're still a dummy.
Hey, KG Scrapping, welcome in. Good to see you. Problem is when they make you buy a bundle, if you cancel one item, they charge you more for the other two. Yeah, but if you buy 3 items, then it might be 120 quid a month, and then you say, "Oh, I don't want this anymore." They say, "Oh yeah, that's good. I'm gonna cancel that," but it's still 120 quid a month.
Yeah, that's bullshit the way they do things.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan, did you get that storm? Did you, Dan? Dan, did you? Dan? I need to know, Dan.
Okay, I'll try that, Ralph. Take out the batteries and short it for 10 seconds because I was looking for a reset button. I said, "Oh, there might be a reset button on the back," and there was no reset button on it. I didn't know Trust was a Dutch company.
No.
It must be when they're making them making them. Where is Trust from?
Oh shit! I almost got my head stuck. That would've been funny.
Trust Computing.
Student.
Oh! Now you're in trouble, Mike.
What'd I do?
No
You're
rain.
shouting at Dan.
I look worried, don't I?
No rain.
Yeah. I had
Mike is walking around in puddles of water in his shed now.
poodles.
I saw that.
I got poodles.
Poodles.
Poodles of water.
Uh-oh. Well, you can bathe in them.
Over here.
I ain't got time for that.
Splash it around. It'll get to you.
It's coming in on all sides now. So.
All right.
How are things with you, Dan?
Doing just fine.
How's your pickups going? Busy enough?
I haven't done any scrapping at all this week.
Oh,
Nothing. I've been busy sealing a garage up.
yeah. I'm busy at the moment painting and decorating and doing that sort of stuff. So I done nothing really either. So
You know, I'm trying to become rodent free. I got electric traps and I got poison traps.
You gonna put them on the grill when you get them?
Not if they hate the poison.
how'd you find the electric ones? Do they work?
I don't know. I haven't caught anything yet.
No, but I mean, are they, the ones that catch them? Is it? I thought it was one of them electric ones that do the noise to keep them away.
No. This one is they crawl in at 9,000 volts.
Oh, okay.
So they don't live. It even gives you warning if you touch it yourself. You're supposed to go to the hospital because it'll incorrect the rhythm of your heart.
Well, that might cure you. Maybe you should. You should touch it.
Yeah, if you have a pacemaker, you're not allowed to come anywhere within 10 feet of these traps. So.
Patrick Williams is saying a Big Mac is €10 in Ireland for a Big Mac meal. So there we go.
That's
Well, I'm
pretty,
going to test it out tomorrow just to make sure it is €10. €10.
that's pretty good if that's the whole meal.
Yeah. I think we're still under 10, around €10, and you're paying like 17. I was saying in some places. Crazy prices.
Bounce of memory.
All right. Does it help?
Let me insert it. See what happens.
Hey, you're going the wrong way.
Oh,
Yeah, in through the side of your lugs there.
hold on.
Hey, scrapping together. Welcome in. I seen Cruiser Mac has gone off doing a bit of salmon fishing. I think in one of his shorts he was going doing a bit of salmon fishing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Nope, nothing's changed.
no, nothing changed.
Salmon, the other pink meat.
What's up, potato head?
Gatorhead. Haven't heard that in a while.
That's the potato head. It looks like Mr. Potato Head.
I'll be right back. I'm a little empty.
Hurry it up.
Oh,
I might have an ice series here. Let's hope so. Now my battery on my fan went out, so now what do I do?
get an electric lead. Put the electric lead in the water and then plug in your fan and let's see what happens.
I'll do it. Think I won't. I am not scared. I have a death wish. Don't you know that?
Yeah.
You didn't know? But see, this runs by battery or electric, so.
Cool.
Did you buy that or did you find it in the scrap?
I bought it.
He bided that.
I bought it that long time ago.
It's just like your little portable winter heater, too. It runs on battery or electric.
Oh yeah, my little propane
Yep.
torpedo thing. Yeah. Yeah, I can plug that in and put a battery in it.
Hey Dan, did you get out much on the electric bikes this year so far?
Yeah, we were out on them the other day. Twice.
How was the battery life on them?
Mine is only a 7 amp hour, 48 volt. My wife's is 11 amp hour, but she's also a lot lighter than me, so she can go farther distance than I can. And faster, like she just yelled.
Leaves you behind.
Yep, she does. On the matching ones. If I was riding my bigger one, she wouldn't. I'd leave her way in the dust because It's a 60 volt, 25 amp hour battery on it.
Oh, right. Okay, that's a beast.
It is a beast, and it's dual motors, and it'll do. I have it set for 35 mile an hour, which is 56 kilometers an hour.
Oh, yeah. That's fairly moving.
Yeah, it clips along pretty good. I can keep up with in-town traffic. So yeah, it's a fun one to ride.
Taterhead has been dealing with the police all week, Mike.
Oh, he's been stealing scrap.
Yeah. Have you been cutting converters off again?
His girlfriend probably beating his ass.
Everybody in chat, howdy.
She made mashed potatoes for dinner and he got upset. That's family. You can't eat that family.
I can't eat the family.
Oh, Mike.
Hater.
That's just terrible. That's just
That was a
terrible.
good joke. That's just like the one I seen where Mr. Potato Head's in the bathroom and he looks down and says, "Oh shit, I knew I left something at home."
See?
He can't go pee. He left it at home.
So, anything interesting being picked up at all, Dan, by you lately? No, you're just not scrapping anything at all, or are you still?
We do our usual Monday and Thursdays and pick up what's left behind, but I had people stop by when we're not home and dropping stuff off. So
That's littering.
not when I request it.
See, people are getting to know now. You can leave stuff to people. You know, that's handy that people know. Just leave that stuff there for Dan.
Yeah, these guys do clean out, so they say, "Well, you take anything?" I said, "Well, as long as you don't bring me a freezer full of rotten food, I'll take it."
Can't take free food?
Scrap it together. I think you need to get a lawyer if you're being accused of planting drugs in someone's house. Go and take a shower.
Hey, Ralph.
What are you doing?
Hey, take it easy. He's saying that he got accused of planting drugs in someone's house.
You dumb bastard. Good night, Ralph. Being accused of planting. Well, damn, Tater. You better stop doing that.
Hey, Ralph, have sweet dreams about Mike now when you go to bed early.
Yeah, Ralph. Don't forget about me in the shower.
Don't bend over for that soap.
What's wrong with that?
It's all right if you live on your own, but don't bend down. Does anyone else in the shower room with you? Don't be bending down.
So I got out of the shower the other day, and I opened up the curtain, and Earl's sitting there staring at the shower curtain. So I said, "How about like this?" I said, "Well, what do you think?"
Oh.
He went running.
Yeah, he turned his tail and ran, didn't he?
Oh, you heard it.
You didn't try and sneak in there with the hair blower?
He lays in that damn bathtub all the time.
Well, you made his bed wet.
Ralph is saying he loves you too, Mike.
You better. You're all I have, Ralph.
You do take these apart, don't you, Dan? The little motors, do you, or do you not?
Nope, I throw them in the motor bucket.
Oh, okay, so I'm the only fool taking them apart.
I didn't say you're a fool.
Mike was about to say it, so that's why I just stopped.
Well, you read his mind.
I know what he was thinking.
You better be careful reading my mind.
I know I have to wash my eyeballs out with bleach afterwards.
You'll have the police at your house.
Cops told me that they know the person is a liar and didn't find anything on you. I'm hoping they're saying. Hey, scrap it together. If you're in that sort of neighborhood where you get accused of doing that sort of stuff, I think you need to move neighborhoods.
I'll be your lawyer.
No, I think you need to go the other direction and make a personal visit.
Well, if you're being accused of doing it, you might as well just do it. So, just start delivering drugs.
That's how I look at things.
Just like the other day when the guy broke into my house. He says, "You gonna call the cops?" He says, "Nobody knows you're here, right?"
Yeah.
I got lots of shovels and there's holes in the backyard.
You want to be like the old mafia in Vegas. Make them dig the hole first before you put them in it. Don't you dig it?
Oh, I'm more than willing to dig the hole. That way it's done right.
Deep enough.
And you get a little workout.
It's dug deep enough. So it
Look
is.
how big that one is. That thing's huge. See?
That's a nice big one.
Well, thank you. Don't get wrong. Hey, Dan, real to
Yep.
I should know better than say anything like that around Mike.
Finally got him.
I thought you said Cruiser Mac went fishing.
Oh yeah, that hook is buried well into my jaw there now. It's going to take a while to get that out.
That's why you have a backhoe. Yeah, I don't mind a little digging. You can dig a hole straight down. You just put them in head first. That way they can't get back out.
All right, what we at here?
What are you saying? You're back with Cindy again? I thought you were with that other girl. What the hell's going on here? You got a big old circus going on there, Billy.
Scrap it together. It's got a complicated life.
Yeah, a little bit.
I like uncomplicated life. Scrap it together. I find it better.
Yeah.
Well, here comes round 2 of the rain.
Round 2.
Yeah, my feet ain't wet enough. I just decided to need a little bit more in here.
Put your galoshes on.
My galoshes?
Yeah.
Are the forest fires still ongoing there in Canada, Dan, or are they quieting down?
I have no idea.
Okay. You don't have anything near you, no?
Nope. I have a wood stove and a burn bucket.
Yeah, that's about it.
I had that going the other day. It created a little bit of smoke. Burning some wet cardboard. It gets pretty smoky pretty good.
No wonder it was hazy here now.
Yep.
Thanks, Dan.
No problem. Anytime.
Appreciate it.
You said you wanted to be under the cover of darkness for what you were doing that day, right?
I did.
Well, I get help.
It's easier than carrying the body. Copper.
Yeah, I got one of those too right here. See?
There you go.
It's been sitting here for a while. I don't know why.
I was going to say, where did you take that out of?
I don't know. That little ball's been laying here for a while. Every once in a while I do play with it, but
Oh,
Yeah.
it's time for,
Got a bunch in here.
there's some nice
Alright.
copper. Hold on now a second. There
nice.
we go.
Don't be showing people my stuff. I took that the one crown off that 183 pound motor I had. It was 5 pounds of copper just on the top part. Like this.
Nice.
Just be long adding up some of the copper. There's been nice weight to some copper. Sure, even them little things you were showing earlier, Mike. What weight are they again when you weigh them?
What was that?
You know the plates, the copper plates that you take off the
Oh, those things, these things?
yeah. What do they weigh each again?
It all depends. Talking about these?
Yeah, them plates. Yeah.
Oh, I got my little scale there. Hold on. My big scale is buried.
Uh-oh.
Can't get to it. I get like hundreds of these things. Half a pound.
Half a pound just in that little plate.
Yep. And those milk crate totes I have like 4 of them filled. I gotta clean up. Plus I have 3 barrels of those. They're still on the boards. So, yeah, they add up quick. They add
Okay,
up.
it's time for me to finish up. So it's gone 10 o'clock here. So Mike, what's your plan for the week? Do you want to tell us, or are you just going to say it's 9:30?
Actually, I don't know. I have probably gonna go get some more servers on Tuesday. I got a lunch date tomorrow, so
Yeah, Paul.
I probably ain't gonna be doing nothing tomorrow. Other than that, I got a million boards I gotta get the batteries and everything out of, so I can see what I have for board snort. Maybe the first week of August, second week of August. But other than that, I ain't got crap going.
Okay. Dan, have you anything planned besides catching rodents?
Rip the insulation off that I put up in my garage and I'm going to redo it, brother.
Oh, why are you ripping it down again?
Well, I just put it on the bottom of the rafters. It was more or less of a test to see how well it would keep the heat.
Okay.
But what I'm going to do is put it up in the rafters. Like my roof is tin that is strapped with 2x4s. So I'm going to nail it to the bottom side of the 2x4s. So that way I get my rafters back and I get more room in the garage.
Okay. And you'll still have it well insulated. So good job.
Oh yeah, I got to pick up more sheets. I'm going to do the whole ceiling this time. So, but I've been doing spray foam in the blocks and that, and around the big door. I found out I took some trim off, and I understand why I had a snowdrift in my garage last winter. Well, there was a gap that wide in between the whole door frame and the garage block wall. So, not no more.
You solved that problem. So
Yep, cans of spray foam, man, they work good.
And have you any scrap run to do during the week or anything? No.
Monday, the town next to us, I go to every Monday, and in the appliance place yet. So, but bulk weeks in 2 more weeks. So.
Okay. So that's good that you have that. Well, I don't think I'm not sure if I'm going to put a video out this week or not because I'm too busy. I have a lot of stuff on to do around the house, and I want to get that done while it's meant to be good weather tomorrow and stuff like that. So not sure if I'll have a video. So I should be live again next Sunday. And
it's not like I don't have anything to do.
Look at that.
I still have lots.
Plenty of stuff there to be scrapped out.
Stripped, yep. All has to be stripped out yet. Take all the goodies off.
So, guys, thanks to everyone who was in, as usual. Anyone that came up on the panel, anyone that was in the chat, or anyone that was just lurking. As always, appreciate you guys showing up. And till next week, take care. And Mike, do you want to do the old Ralph Morris bit?
Scrap you later.
Scrap you later. Bye, guys. Thanks for being in.